22.
O'Sullivan, so reliable in this sort of situation. Well,
23.
he's furious because he was robbed of that great frame-clinching chance by that thunderous kick. No wonder he smacked his fist on the table in exasperation. I think the kick was just about the only thing that could have happened to make him break down.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 23.
So O'Sullivan lost position with that kick, and we have time to show you where the cue ball would have been, courtesy of Hawkeye, without the kick.
Couldn't see a path back to balk, but if you're going to play it, resting the cue ball against the top cushion, you've got to get it tight on the top cushion. Just looking at this arena. Okay, Ali Carter played 4 sessions in the semi-final, but this is the final of the World Championship. Well, he left Ronnie the shot and he's missed it, and Ronnie looking to see if this red just below the pink will go into the right middle. If it does, it's an easy starter. Very important this red would go. As I say, the balls are nicely situated. An easy starter is just what you're looking for. And now a good chance. Came to the table 45 points behind. This would be a good frame to win.
Not a sitter, but I just wonder whether O'Sullivan was suffering from some residual irritation or his loss of position
8.
at his previous visit to the table through no fault of his own.
Nine.
I'll be a little bit disappointed with that. He's just let the cue ball slip away. He should have been straight on
15.
this red. I think he'll be able to hold for the pink. He was just okay.
16.
But now all the reds in the open have gone. He needs good close control of this cue ball. Ideal scenario now, and rolling this red in, you could kiss the red that's to the left of the blue, because that red's a little bit awkward. And he had that angle.
23.
So that developed what could have been a tricky red. He's just giving this a bit of thought, and I understand why. Perfect. That was the shot, and it was worth the risk, because if he'd have missed the cannon, it'd still been on the one to the left middle. It's set fair now. Just a case of holding yourself together.
Thank you. 29.
Carter playing with renewed form and hope, it seems to me.
A bit straighter on this red, it would have been easier.
36.
Well, that's always been the way in this game, Clive. You know, when you sat there and you think your opponent's in, he's going to win the frame, and then all of a sudden you come back to the table, it gives you a little bit of new lease of life. Because from a few
37.
shots ago, he was thinking he'd lost this frame. Now he can win it. Once again, just let that cue ball slip. You know, if it had been straighter, he could have held nicely for the blue.
43.
Now he needs a good angle on this green, because this red not being in the middle of the table is just a little bit more difficult to get on. So this could be
46.
the key shot. If he can pop this red, get nicely on the colour, frame at his mercy. Good shot, that. There's lots of pressure out there at the moment. This is a big, big frame. Played to perfection. 8 points to lead. Up to and including 55. The blue.
$58.
So that kick that Ronnie O'Sullivan had when he was in amongst the balls could have cost him this frame. Just 62. The blue needed, and boy, has he taken these well.
The untimely kick that O'Sullivan suffered was undoubtedly the turning point of that frame.
73.
Carter still had to pot the balls, though. And he has done so. He clears with 80. He reduces O'Sullivan's lead to 8-5. Carter has won 3 of the last 4 frames.
And you can almost see the self-belief beginning to course through Ali Carter's veins there. That was a big frame for him, Steve.
Yes, the most important frame so far for Ali Carter in that match. That will give him back his belief. The kick slaughtered Ronnie O'Sullivan during that. It could have been the other way, this frame, so easily. Ronnie O'Sullivan just rolling through, as we've seen so many times before. Chalk between the 2 balls. Possibly you saw a bit of chalk on the white ball there.
23.
Show of frustration. He played a great safety shot. He got another chance, but then he missed the red into the middle, and Ali Carter made a fantastic clearance. And the kick, well, so often it sees in snooker, it plays its part, but what a great clearance by Ali Carter.
Yeah. John, we've talked about Ali Carter's fatigue potentially, but we haven't really addressed the fact that Ronnie played what was described by Stephen Hendry as perfect snooker to win his semi-final.